Wow, I think I just got stood up from that from this girl that I tutor on Zoom. She's from China, so it's actually her 8 o'clock a.m. over there. So it's pretty interesting. All right, I don't know. I guess hopefully she doesn't show up out of nowhere. And I'm just kind of hoping she cancels so that I can finish this video. All right, so let's get to part K. Let g of x equal x times f of x. Find the equation of the tangent line to the graph of g at x equals 2. They always love redefining functions for us and giving us different letters for functions. But either way, if you want to find the tangent line of g, well, you need to know two things. You need to know the point, and you need to know the slope. So the point we can figure out by just plugging in x equals 2 to get the y value. So we know it's at 2, and then our y value would be if we plugged in 2 into all of this. So if we did g of 2, that's equal to 2 times f of 2. Luckily, we know this because that's the initial condition, right? So it'll be 2 times our initial condition 3, which is 6. So we know that our point is at 2, 6. And so now we need to figure out what the slope is. And of course, the slope, I hope by now you know that that's figuring out the derivative of g. So I'll do that on a separate, on the other page. So g of x is x times f of x. G of x is f times g of x. So g of x is equal to x times f of x. So if I want to know what is the slope of g at a point, I got to know what the derivative is. So the derivative is equal to, and there's that infamous product rule. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. They love making you take the derivatives in function notation. You don't see that in college ever. But the AP loves it. So anyways, well, not equal. So now I need to know what is the slope at 2. So 2 times f prime of 2 plus f of 2 times 1. So f prime of 2. What is f prime? Aha, that's the graph. So the graph at 2, the graph at 2 is just 0. That was easy. So that just turns into 0. And that's going to be plus, so that's 3. So perfect. Our point, if I remember correctly, I don't remember correctly, was 2, 6. So our point is 2, 6, and our slope is 3. So then I have, when I create my point slope form equation, it's y minus 6 is equal to the slope 3 times x minus 2, and I'm done there. Okay, perfect. We're almost done, guys. This is quite the super FRQ. Nice. So, what part was that? That was part K. Now let's do part L. Another function. Great. So I want to do h of x is equal to f of x minus 2x. That looks like it's a much easier derivative. So h of x is equal to f of x minus 2x. F of x minus 2x. And what was it that they wanted? They want to find all the critical values of h of x. So they pretty much, critical values, that's when the derivative is equal to 0. I always write little notes like that just to remind me. So the derivative of this is going to be h prime of x is equal to f prime of x minus 2 pretty much. And that has to be equal to 0. So, okay, that's not too bad. So f prime of x, if I move the 2 to the other side, is equal to 2. So where is f prime of x equal to 2? So let me clean this up yet again. Clean. So where is my, because they're asking when is f prime of x, and this is the graph of f. So where is this equal to 2? I kind of missed the mark there, but it's equal to 2 at negative 6 and positive 3. Okay, so I'm just going to say at x equals negative 6 and x equals positive 3. Yeah, this tutoring girl is just not showing up. Okay, works for me. All right. Okay, now look at part M. Find the average rate of change of f prime on the interval from negative 6 to 5. Explain why the mean value theorem does not guarantee a point on C. A point on C. I meant to put a point of C on negative 6 to 5 for which f prime of C is equal to the average rate of change. Okay, cool. So let's just find the average rate of change. So average rate of change of f. Why am I using red? Average rate of change of f prime on an interval is going to be that f prime of -6 minus f prime of 5, all divided by -6 minus 5. Was it those values? Yeah. So let's see. So f prime of -6. What was f prime of -6? So that is, let's see, 0? No, 2. So that is 2 minus 0 over -11. So that's equal to -2/11, right? Some of you are probably freaking out. You're like, oh, it's f of b minus f of a, and I did f of a minus f of b. It doesn't matter. It's, my negative will just end up on the bottom. It's the same thing. But yeah, so -2/11. And then the question was asking, explain why the mean value theorem does not guarantee a point below blah, blah, blah. Well, what were the conditions for mean value theorem? Let me write that down. The conditions for mean value theorem. Remember, there were 2 of them. It has to be continuous. Is my function continuous? Yep, looks to be continuous to me. So, check. Nope, I need a pen. Check. And then the other part is that it has to be differentiable, right? Differential. How do you spell differentiable? I don't even know. Pretend that says differentiable. So it is it differentiable? Nope. Corner, 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 not differentiable. So therefore, we cannot use the mean value theorem here. So that's why we can't really guarantee anything through the mean value, because it doesn't even apply. All right, we could find the rate of change, but we can't necessarily guarantee anything with the mean value theorem if it can't even apply. So that was part M. Part N. Ooh, yes, this is a good one. So I have P of x is equal to f of x squared minus 1. So P of x is equal to f of x squared minus 1. And they're asking, find the slope of the line. Oh, my battery's about to die. Find the slope of the line tangent to the graph of P at the point where x equals 2. So they pretty much want to know, slope of the tangent line is P prime. So they want to know what is P prime of 2. Well, I should probably find what P prime of x is. So let's do that first. So P prime of x would be the derivative. Now again, whenever you have an expression inside a function, right, you have to do the chain rule. So the chain rule is the derivative of the outside, keep the inside, then multiply by the derivative of the inside. All right, that is going to come up a lot. Okay, so if I want to figure out what is P prime of 2, well, if I plugged in 2 into this, 2 into that would be f prime of 4 minus 1 is f prime of 3. And then times, pretty much 2 times 2 is 4. So f prime of 3, well, I need if I want to know what f prime is, I'm going to look at my f prime graph. So my f prime graph at 3, it is a value of 2. So it'll be 2 times 4, which is 8. And there you have it. There's the very first super FRQ. Very, very sloppy work, if you can't tell. But I mean, I hope it was explained okay. I really feel like these super FRQs kind of cover a large part of what could be asked on the AP exam. Is there gonna be some other way that they can trick you to kind of separate the 4s from the 5s? For sure, expect that. But I mean, like you guys probably have noticed with the first mock exam, you can accumulate just a few more points here and there, and you're on your way to the next, score on the AP exam. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully you found it fun. I found it fun when I first did it. And yeah, I'll let you guys go. Take care. Bye-bye.